A very warm welcome everyone, it's Nick here, we're on the Commodore Amiga and we're looking at E-SWAT Cyberforce, published by US Gold in 1991. It's a 2D shooter, horizontal scroller, based on the coin-up by SEGA from 1989. Now I have reviewed this on the PlayStation 3 Mega Drive collection, but it does play a bit different to that and feels like a different game essentially. So yes, hope you'll be interested in this one. It's a platformer, shooter, beat 'em up type thing with ender level bosses and all the normal stuff. But we must beat up this terrorist gang who are causing trouble in the city. After we get to a certain level, we can go into our Robocop type gear. So here we are. It's of an era, isn't it? So we can jump up and down. There is a way of doing big jumps as well, which I'll try and work out. We've got a certain amount of bullets. Oh, duck down there to avoid those falls. Yeah. Yes. We can get more bullets by collecting power-ups. I don't know why we're shooting these skateboarders. They probably deserved it. Maybe they're skateboarding without a license. Good sounds in this, but it reminds me a lot already of a game called Dragon Ninja, which was published by Imagine in 1989, another arcade conversion. That was 2 years earlier on. Yes. It's not the greatest game in the world, but it is of an era, and I'm quite enjoying it so far. It's not pretending to be anything it's not. It doesn't really play like the arcade game, to my knowledge, but we'll see how far we can get. I do know some cheats for infinite power, but we'll just go as far as we can. So here's the first end of level boss. With all end of level bosses in these sorts of games, it's working out their weaknesses and their attack moves, so you can take advantage to kill them. This is the first guy. If you've noticed in the top middle the time's ticking down, we got credits as well, so if we lose all our lives like that we can go in another few times. Probably easier on 2-player. It's 1 to 2-player game this one, but as usual I'm the only player here. E-SWAT Cyber Police. What was the E-SWAT called that I did on the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection? Well, that one might have been called City Under Siege. I might be remembering that wrong or getting it mixed up with a Police Academy film. Yeah, I think I might be. Anyway, this is Cyberforce, so if you want to do a game that's like Robocop-ish, without the Robocop license, you do E-SWAT. Right, is this bloke going to die at some point? I'm not sure. So he does a somersault, then he charges and he fires some fire. We need to shoot him in the head, really. So this is what being in the police force is all about. Also come out on the ZX Spectrum, so I'm sure we'll review that at some point. Did you own this on any system? Let me know. Did you complete it? And of course, what happens at the end? Right, he's dead. So that's level 1 done. There are some loading times on this. They're not super bad, but I will edit them down so you're not looking at a black screen for too long. Right, so we've got the first guy. Now we need to go across this level and defeat someone with a boomerang. Here come the police, and that's me. Right, so there's people firing us from up there. This town is out of control. We've sent in one policeman, who really should be Robocop, to kill everyone. Is it Duke Nukem? Well, if he's joined the police force, maybe it is. I don't know how walking slowly is going to do you any good as a thug, because I just duck down and shoot you in the kneecap, and that's you dead. Right, there's those guys taken care of as well. Been on the list to review for a little while now, this game, so if you're one of the people that requested it, because there's more than one of you, I hope you're enjoying seeing this. Now do check out my review of E-SWAT on the PlayStation 3, the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, to see how they compare. Do feel like different games. I prefer the Sega Mega Drive version, of course, but good to see this Amiga one. And in terms of games go, maybe a bit late on, 1991, but I'm quite enjoying it for what it is. It isn't the most polished game in the world, but it's got all that retro feel about it, and I think as a kid I would have enjoyed it quite a lot. Be interesting to see how it plays on the Spectrum as well. So there's some more bullets. You can see the shots we got left are 32. We've just gone down now in the bottom left here. If we run out of bullets, we're in a bit of a bother, because then we just go down to punching. Right, the boomerang person, and don't shoot the girl. She's been kidnapped and she's been kept on a chair in the middle of the street. That's what you do. Right, there must be a tactic with this fella. Duck the boomerang, stand up, shoot, but he's using the girl as a human shield. She's quite robust against the bullets. We might have to go in close here. Oh, goodness. Who is this hoodlum? Right, let's go in. He's quite tall. Maybe it's Peter Crouch. Oh, dear. Maybe the career after football is not going very well. Right, I'll shoot you in the kneecap. Whoa. Stop screaming, girl. We're going to rescue you. I've been killed again. Curses these boomerang people. It wouldn't be my weapon of choice, but he's dead now. Thank you. And thank you, officer. That's all right. No problem. All in a day's work, ma'am. Yes. Are you suffering from shock? RoboCop. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Why, thank you, Lewis. It is RoboCop.
Hey, let's party.
Let's party, Detroit. Used cars, special used cars. Well, it's okay. There's only one thing better than used cars, and that's special ones. I don't know why they're special. Maybe it's because they got a dead body in the trunk. Who knows? Those couple of cars there parked in the river. Why? Who knows? And there's a van parked in a better place. Right, there's some bullets up there. There is a way of doing a big jump, but what is it? I certainly need to perfect that. Maybe hold down and then fire a button up first of all. That certainly was the trick on Dragon Ninja. I've reviewed that game a long time ago. It's probably when I had my old, well, I didn't have a proper microphone then. I was speaking, I wasn't really that serious about it. I was just using YouTube for a bit of fun, messing around. I was speaking through some broken headphones, believe it or not. But there we go. Right, that's him shot in the kneecap. Tune up or tune out. Something right. Time 41 seconds. This is a hacked version. Oh god, a bloke frying an anchor. This is a hacked version, but we've got none of the trainers turned on. You can have infinite time, infinite lives. So you want to see what happens at the end, go right through, you can do. I think we're gonna have to get this bloke in close combat, I think. This weapon wouldn't work in the real world because you need to be super strong. Right, we need to go in and get this bloke quite, yeah, that's it. Duck down. Normally one bullet in the groin would be enough to stop most people, but this guy seems to be, maybe he's got great underpants on, made out of steel or something. Right, he's dead. Good. So getting close. Next stage. We're not going to complete this game, I don't think, but hopefully I'm showing you a bit how it plays. So if you own a Commodore Amiga or an emulator, you can decide whether to track this down or steer well clear of it. Oh, there we go. So we got to the stage where he gets in his E-SWAT Cyber Cop RoboCop gear. Bomb, 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 bomb. Now we've got to get Dirty Duffy. Dun 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 dun. Ba-la-ba-bow. Yes. Cyber Police, which essentially means, does it? It's code for we want to be RoboCop. Right, we're on the roof now, dressed up in this thing, jumping about. We've only got 17 shots. I think guys might start climbing up the building now. There they go. Hello, you're dead. I hope that all that climbing, they should have lowered him by a helicopter. Oops. Right, so I've run out of bullets, so now it's down to kicker power and punch power. Oh man, I certainly need player 2 here. Have you played it? What's that? Have you played this on player 2? With 2 players? Let me know. Oh, I think I'm dead, am I? Oh man, that's me, game over. Well, I think we're going to have another go, because I'm sort of like got the hang of that what to do here. I haven't got the hang of the big jump, which I might be able to perfect. I think we should be able to whiz through now in a second go. Like all these games, the more you play, the better you become. So let's not hang around. Let's do a speed run this time. E-SWAT. Not to be confused with Fly SWAT, of course, which is a completely and utterly different thing. I don't think there's a computer game called Fly SWAT. They might be on the Spectrum. They did everything else.
Hey, let's party.
Let's party. Good speech in this when it does speak. I would like a bit more. I mean, I don't think a policeman would jump out of a car and shout, let's party and kill everyone. But what do I know? It works different in the States, doesn't it? Right, they killed... Oh, my word. Maybe a caution would have been better rather than just shooting it. They've really abandoned... Oh, that Postman Pat's van there, he's crashed. They've really abandoned law and order in this place completely. The body count's going to be high. Alright, right, this guy again. So the strategy is... jump over him when he does that attack, which I didn't do. Then duck down when he does the fire, and then shoot him in the head. Right, so we got that. You've got that system? Right, here he comes. Jump over, boom, duck, shoot. Oh, now duck, shoot. Alright, well, that didn't work. Let's do another one. I'm sure that's going to pay dividends in a minute. Jumping is a bit awkward. If you just do up, it doesn't jump. You've got to do slanted. Right, 71 seconds to kill this goon. Duck, cover. Yes, right. So whenever he flashes white, that means a shot's gone in. I mean, that's a very tiring way to fight that for a big bloke. for any person. We're outside San Romeo. That might be a restaurant. It might be a pub. Who knows? Or a bar. That dustbin in the background's taking a bit of a pounding. Oh, just die, you big hoodlum. Turn round. Come on. Come on. Surely just one more shot is going to get this chappie. Where's my partner? I need backup. Lewis or someone. Right. There's no music in this, is there? It's in the game. There's great... Oh, he's dead. Good. There's good music in the intro, but not actually in the game itself. I think the Commodore Amiga could have done that, so that's a bit of an oversight, isn't it? They could have put some in. Is there more than one E-SWAT game? Because this is the one I found, E-SWAT Cyber Police, and it's just so different from that Mega Drive version. It's making me think maybe there was two of them. Let me know about this. Because as I say, the idea is the same, but the level's completely different. There's some great end-of-level bosses on the Mega Drive version, a flying helicopter and all that sort of stuff. This, yeah, feels a bit weird, feels a bit different. Right, jumping like... I want to jump up there. I need to do a big jump. Right, I'm determined to get that big jump before the review's over. Take that. Right, that guy's just firing relentlessly. Sometimes you can just avoid fire without killing the people. I mean, that guy up there is not going to cause any problems, is he? I can take him out at leisure from below. And I'm losing lives really quickly there. What did we say? This was going to be a speed run. I'm not doing very speedily at the moment. Maybe we do need that cheat after all. I don't know what this officer's name is. I think I did know it at some point, but I've forgotten it, and I certainly haven't written it down. Maybe it's Officer Bob. Or Officer Bob Brady, perhaps, from South Park. There's nothing to see here. Right, oh, right. It's this woman again. We know the strategy. Kill this bloke in the kneecaps before he can fire all of your terrible boomerang. What? She went to hug someone that wasn't there then. Thank you, officer. Right, so we're going a lot quicker this second time round, aren't we? But we're losing as many lives. The police car turns up again. What they're going to say?
Hey, let's party.
Yeah, let's party again, like they did last summer. Those cars are definitely parked... Perhaps they're not in the river. Perhaps it's just the perspective and they're on the beach next door. Oh, come on, I must be able to get those bullets. And there might be some special power-ups as well I'm missing. We're going past the downtown liquor joint. Right, I'm not sure that bloke's actually involved in the gang. It's just a bloke in white chinos walking down the harbour seafront, and now he's dead. Yeah, the police have got a lot to answer for in this one. He even walks like RoboCop. They could put a different skin on it, and it would be him. Oh, the anchor man again. He's the anchor man. Maybe a news anchor. We'll just stay behind him. He doesn't seem to realise I'm standing right next to him. He must be a bit of a nincompoop. Right, can I kick him? No, he's still killing me. Oh, man. Take that, yo. If this was Double Dragon, I'd get a big lead pipe and just whack him over the head with it. I mean, that anchor must be made out of I don't know what. Who is this fellow? Right. I only ask because we need to write it on his gravestone. So long, fella. As we go to the next stage. We should be up on the roof now, so wait for a transmogrification of the most elaborate of sorts. Now this effect that's coming up in a minute really needs some sound to it, doesn't it? To get some impact. But it's going to be a bit quiet. Make your own sound. Blib. Yeah, that'll do. Right, we've got more strength than last time, so we're up on the roof. Let's see how far we can get as we go after Dirty Duffy. Bom 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 bom. We're on the rooftop. Here we go. It doesn't look like the easiest to move, this thing. We're wearing some kind of jetpack. There's the fellas again, which we saw last time, and again they meet their doom. He meets his doom as well. Jump over there. Right, this is about where we got to last time. I think we're looking slightly better, but not a great deal better. Let's just try and get off this level. Even the sounds are a bit like Dragon Ninja 2. Have they pulled that across, or is it just a different person saying blur? I suppose there's only a certain amount of ways you can say blur. Blur. Oh, come on. We definitely need those bullets. We haven't got any. We've only got 5. Oh, Nick, you need to do a big jump. Now you're looking like a twit. Right, we can do it without bullets. Bullets are for wimps. We can do it without bullets. What's the time? It's 5 to 9, it looks there. There's a lot of guys up here, and I think the lack of bullets is going to cause bother. What are they? They're armoured things. Maybe we can just barge past. That must be the equivalent of Ed 209 from RoboCop. Oh, I'm never going to be able to kill these people. There's two guys shooting guns at each other there. What's their game? What's happened now? Is that it? Have I died? I think I've died. I certainly didn't kill all those people. No, I didn't die. I'm somewhere else. So you don't need to kill them. Just get off the level. Right, bullets at last. Right. Take that, you. It seems a bit later on in the day. The skies are sort of like crimson red. But I'm dying super quick. This game isn't going to last too much longer. But I hope you liked having a look at it so far. Getting an idea of what it's like. Not too many frames in the gameplay, but fun to play nevertheless. In two-player mode, it's going to be a bit of a hoot. I presume the player 2 wears red in this thing. Oh, man. Do you know any similar games to this that are better or just as good or made with the same engine? Let me know. As I said before, Dragon Ninja's very similar to this, 2 years before. Now, there we go. That's how you do a big jump. Fire button and up a couple of times. I think that's what we did. At least I've cracked that. So the review's a success. Nick has learned how to jump high. Hooray! For those people that are still here listening, of course. And I think I've died, and I'm off the grid. Yeah, they're laughing. They're still shooting, but I've been dead a long time. Excellent stuff. The game was okay. It's not a classic by any means, but what it attempts to do, it does okay. I wouldn't like to pay full price for it, but as a gift or half price, I wouldn't have been too dissatisfied. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was E-SWAT Cyber Police on the Commodore Amiga, published by US Gold in 1991 and based on the coin-up by SEGA from 1989. Got any comments about this one or similar games, then please put that below. If you haven't already, then please consider subscribing if you're liking the game, because that's always a massive help. If you want to help the channel a bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help. Until next time, as always, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.